Villages OKC for me is resources.
Yep, same thing.
She lives on her own in her own home. She owns her own home. She cooks her own meals. She pays her own bills. I was looking for information and things to help keep her as independent as possible. And she's been very successful. So my job as the daughter is to just take barriers out of her way. And so we heard about Villages OKC through the Oklahoman was talking about resources in the area. And so I reached out to say, okay, what's going on here? So we've been impressed with the multitude of different resources that I can plug into when I'm looking for answers and questions. I've really been involved since summer, so it's only been a few months, so it's not been a long-term thing. She's met a couple women that quilt, and so, but you know, it's we're working on all that. My husband and I are both members also, and we've gone to the get-together at the pickleball place, and we've done a couple of those events, to the Thanksgiving event. So it's nice to meet other couples too. So it's a wide age bracket, right? So I'm in my 60s, she's in her 90s. You know, you're looking at multiple different groups. So you've got my generation and the friendships and stuff, and her generation, the resources and stuff. So it's a nice work together that way. There's a lecture that happens once a month where they bring in special speakers. One time we went, it was nurses, and they talked about when you're in the hospital, kinds of questions to ask, which
And
helps.
I spent 5 days in intensive care in January last year, so I knew what they were right on
That's
target
helpful.
on what they were saying.
That's very helpful, and helpful for me to know better questions to ask when you are in the hospital.
Yes.
So that was
Yeah.
like really good. And then we went to the one with the feet,
Yeah.
and they talked about neuropathy. And you have neuropathy, so it was good to get confirmation on stuff.
I've had neuropathy before they could spell it. And I don't take anything, just I move.